What's up, my lambs? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 1st of December. I'm not recording on the 1st of December. It's the 1st of December. So this is post-November clarity, and today we're going to be talking about some Canadian politics, specifically Ontario politics, specifically some municipal/provincial stuff. So if that's going to bore you, mute the video and have it playing so I get the views. Okay. But more seriously, what am I thinking? I'm thinking I got some articles up here. Douglas Ford, okay, not a great guy, in my opinion. Allegedly, not a great guy. I'll link the articles in the. I'll link the articles in right down there. But we're gonna talk about how he basically told the mayors of the cities of Ontario to give him a letter saying that they want him to use the Notwithstanding clause to deal with the encampments around the cities. After a judge ruled that it would be, inhumane, against human rights, basically all that, if they don't have a solution to put them somewhere. Which, homeless people suffering from homelessness, well, they need a home. They need a place to go. So, I mean, the obvious answer is, why don't they just build homes? But if you use the Notwithstanding clause, you can just say, sorry, government, sorry, court, sorry, everyone, I don't really care about humanity. You can just kick them out. And it's someone else's problem. Which is an insane thing to say. For, every reason. Pretty much just doesn't make sense. First of all, like, you can kick them out of the city, so you're going to have just encampments just outside the city. Would the Notwithstanding clause affect, like, all regions? I don't understand. I'm very confused on how it would work. But he did get some mayors to do it. So we got the Barrie mayor, we got the Brampton mayor, we got the Brantford mayor, we got Cambridge mayor, we got Chatham Kent mayor, we got Clarington mayor. Don't even know where Clarington is. Okay, we got Guelph mayor, good old Mayor Cam Guthrie, the guy I had to deal with. He also signed that, which is why I'm making this video. I kind of want to say I'm not surprised. Because just doing a quick Google search, looks like Guelph has about, I don't know, at least what it says, an average, a number, is about 230 people suffering from homelessness. Which, in a population of 140,000, give or take, school year, depending on whatever time of year it is, that's still too many people. Especially because we have the money's there. Like, our property tax is one of the highest in the province. All the money goes to the police. If we were to pay, as I'm reading this now, in 2024, 84% of a single family detached property with a median value of $480,000 in Guelph amounts to about $4,760. Now, little thing you have to know about the property prices in Guelph. Property prices in Guelph are about double that. On average, your house, even if it's a piece of garbage, even if it's like basically a pit, it's going to be $600,000 to $700,000. You can't buy a house for $400,000 in Guelph. It's just not. It doesn't exist. I don't know why this says in 2024 that's like what it is, but $4,760, and with that, all the money. It says average property tax cost for the police is $900. The next is capital funding at $568, and then it just goes down from there. But like, that's a huge chunk of all the stuff just going to police. So our money could be distributed better to build the houses instead of having the police to kick people out to tell them to go nowhere. That's the first thing. But let's get back to the little article, how he goes over and all these 13 people basically signed off, said, hey, let's go. Use the notwithstanding clause. We need more tools to deal with the homelessness. That's what they say. Yeah. We got Cheer Squad upstairs, which is extra good. That's really nice. A quote from Doug Ford says, I have an idea. Why don't the big city mayors put in writing that they want the province to change the homelessness problem? Make sure that they want to move the homeless along. But to where? Who the fuck knows? Why don't they just put in, use the notwithstanding clause or something like that, Ford said. And I'm gonna want to respond to this because that's insane, Doug Ford. You can't just destroy all democracy every time you feel like you're more right than someone and just say, well, actually, they're not paying, they're suffering from homelessness. Instead of trying to fix the problem, build more houses, have more sustainable things, more social resources, let's just put them somewhere else. Until when? I don't understand it. It's completely, it just baffles my mind. It baffles my mind that this was even a thing. What's going through this pasty man's face? I have no idea. And then he also quoted say, big mayors, big city mayors, if you want to get it done, I need that letter. And they sent the letter. So they did send the letter. Because in 2023, Ontario Supreme Court Justice M.J. Valent ruled that Waterloo Region could not use a municipal bylaw to evict people living in an encampment in Kitchener because that bylaw was deemed to violate Section 7 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. So we're going against basically the Charter of Rights and Freedoms if we do this notwithstanding clause to kick people out because, well, first of all, it's inhumane. It's pretty demeaning to people who are just trying to exist. And, so there's that. So it's very crazy that there's just no option. Well, they're not giving any option. They just want the problem to disappear. If that makes any sense. It blows my mind. So that's happening. Also from Guelph, Mike Schreiner, our federal or our provincial MPP, I guess, for the Green Party. Mike Schreiner said that he definitely would not use the notwithstanding clause. Says it's an extreme action. Little quote from him. To me, this is a complete failure of the Ford government to build deeply affordable, non-profit, co-op supportive housing. They're going to take such extreme measures by taking the constitutional rights away from people who are experiencing homelessness. Where are those people to go? Thank you, Cam. Mike, not Cam. Cam can suck it. Mike, though, it's exactly what I'm trying to say. There's no homes for them to go to. Where are you going to send them? I don't understand it. I don't understand how you could do this during winter, which is completely insane to me. You're just going to, tell them to pack up and go every 5 seconds? That's nuts. You're not building homes for them. You're not giving them any resources. From homelessness, you can't just, it's so hard to just get a job. Job market's bad right now. For everybody. But even worse, when you're trying to compete with people who, have a leg up in society. If you just have a place to stay, you have so much more advantages in some sort of job interview. It's biased. It's biased as prejudice, so there's no way, not no way, but very, very few ways to get ahead once you're already that far behind. And Doug Ford really wants to bring that home and say, like, no, if you're not already ahead, you're done. And the problem I have with that is because coming over the Christmas season, obviously, people get like more struggling due to cold weather, more like financial burdens, things like that. But we also are now facing down a very possible threat of massive tariffs from the United States. And we can sit and pretend like that's not going to affect us, but that's going to take away a lot of jobs. So that's going to not only, if this notwithstanding clause does go through and he does decide to do it, get rid of the encampments, not only will that mean there's going to be the people who are already experiencing homelessness basically get cast away to a undetermined location, which is insane to me. But also, we now have the potential of a lot more people losing their homes. And those houses that'll be lost will probably remain the value because they'll just be corporations, big business people, renters, landlords that'll come in and just take it and buy it and just rent it again. That's the likely thing to happen. Or, people that have a stable income, stable something, moving from outside, coming in. Which I have no problem. I have no problem with that. I do have a problem with like corporations coming in, buying it up and putting it into rental properties that no one can afford, and they can't lower the rent, or else they're not going to get the people they want. So what the only solution is non-profit co-op supportive housing. That's the only solution. You build houses specifically to help people out. You can do small houses. You can just there. And I mean, is it a perfect solution? No, obviously not. But like, it's better than displacing to a random nowhere. Crazy. Good news on this though. We got couple weeks ago, week ago. I guess this was happening all over November. I was not paying attention to it. I didn't really know about it, but I have come across it now, and I decided to make this video. This is my podcast video. So that's we do have 41 counselors from across Ontario, and I believe the list is growing, including some from Guelph, Waterloo region, where this was like kind of started. Good old C. Guth, I think, was one of the people that really wanted to get this going, because he just ran out of options. He has no more options. I just don't know what to do. Crazy to me. We got a lot of people in the councils and stuff going against the mayor and saying no. We don't want you to use this notwithstanding clause. Mostly because it's a crime against humanity to do it. It will empower police beyond the means. Like, kind of a crazy amount that they can just say, I don't know, like at what point? Like, if someone's sitting on a bench too long, do you just say you have to go out of the city? And like, what do they do when they don't? Do they try and arrest them? Because like, everything's pretty much just scoop and release right now. I don't know. I'm really confused. But that's my little that's my little politics talk today. I just wanted to put up that it's things like this are happening all over. And I don't know, voices need to be heard, I guess. But you can't stop homelessness through force. Okay? It makes absolutely no sense. I'm gonna link the stuff, show you where the property tax comes in, show all these nice little articles, mostly from CBC is what I got. I mean, there was a bunch of different ones, like Wealth Today did some stuff and whatever. I use the CBC ones. Pretty pretty good, just all around. Got the information, put it out. And that's that. Yeah, well, I mean, check out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like political talk, well, this is probably the only I'm going to talk about. And probably just now. If you want me to keep talking politics, nah, not my jam. Play some video games, hang out. That's what it's going to be. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.